So I wake up this morning and I open up Facebook and I got this notification from my cousin. He lives in Canada, Devon. He was on the show now the other day. So I go into this notification and lo and behold, I see a masterclass for exactly what we need. And I'm thinking, how good is this masterclass? Well, let me just say, I went through it today and, well, stay tuned. I'm gonna share my thoughts with you today on the masterclass. Let me just bring my screen up here quickly from Anthony Bompiani, and I will show you exactly what this masterclass is all about. And then also, if you guys stay to the end, I'm going to be sharing the link with you and some exclusive stuff that we are going to be developing in the next couple of weeks as well. So don't forget to stay to the end. This one might just be the answer that we were looking for this time, eh? So, welcome, folks. Dominic here again, and this I'm going to do on a weekly basis. Hit the like button if you feel that I should. I'm going to be doing reviews on information that's online there, because there's quite a lot of information out there regarding narcissism and court orders, and all of these things might be a bit confusing. So it's on me. I guess I'm taking on that responsibility to go through these things and vet it and make sure that you guys don't waste your time with the wrong information, especially if it's stuff that's coming from overseas. Now, as I mentioned, I am pleasantly surprised by this man here, Anthony Bompiani. I hope I'm saying his name right. Judge Anthony. I did a little bit of research on this guy, and yes, he's really a judge. So he's not just claiming this, right? And we're going to go through a bit of his profile today. But if it wasn't for my cousin in Canada sending me this link, I probably would have never known about this guy. I've seen his face. I just didn't know he was a judge. So leave me a comment there if you'd like me to do this on a weekly basis, because a couple of weeks ago when we started the show, it was all about just creating awareness. But now we're moving into actually educating people on what to do in their cases. And we started off yesterday. If you've taken some time to watch yesterday's episode, if not, you can always go back and watch the replay, no problem. But we did a pass the mic on this here case that was ruled in Pretoria High Court, where a mother and grandmother has been sentenced, suspended sentence to 30 days in jail if they break the court order again, if they restrict access to the father. So this is quite a breakthrough for fathers. If you didn't watch that, go back and watch that after this one. All right. I need you guys to stay to the end here, because I'm going to share the link to this year masterclass that I just went through today. And I must say, I was impressed, but I'll share the details as I go along. Just let me just say hi to whoever's tuned in there. Please, guys, let me know if the sound is right. If you can see me loud and see me loud and clear. If you can see me and hear me loud and clear, thanks for joining there, Mohammed. Yes, thanks for the well wishes there. We will be just getting better at this, right? We're finding solutions as we go along. And I must say, in the past couple of weeks, I've definitely found a lot of solutions, things that I didn't know was actually a strategy. But let's jump into this review of this guy, Anthony Bompiani, quickly, right? So, um, he says here, if you're going through a custody, let me just zoom in here. If you're going through a custody battle with a narcissist in Canada, now, bear in mind, this is not just for Canadians. Trust me. I was also a bit thrown off when I saw that. I thought, Canada, it's not here. It might not, it might not work in South Africa. But when I went through the masterclass, yeah, some golden nuggets, especially with regards to the steps that you take. Sometimes we do the steps in the wrong order and mess up the whole case. But he says here, this free masterclass is going to teach you the skill you need to get the results you've been praying for and paying for. Sometimes your attorneys need some instructions from you. As I've heard that attorneys actually work on your instruction and they are not in an advisory role, really. That's what one attorney said to a friend of mine. I'll share that at a later stage during this week. We're diving deep this week, guys. So my name is Anthony Bompiani, and I've been a custody attorney for more than 20 years. I have spent 5 years on the bench, and this is not the same bench as when you play soccer. This is as a judge, he was 5 years on the bench as a judge in custody court, in family court. He has a degree in psychology, and he went through his own divorce while having 3 sons. In this free program, I'm going to teach you 3 specific strategies that you can use in your case immediately. And yes, he's not lying. You can actually use these strategies immediately. It's things that I've been hearing from professionals this side also this week. That's why I know with all confidence it's going to work. So it doesn't matter where you live or where your case is filed. Do these strategies work? Yes, heck yes, they work. Just check out some of the testimonials on the video below. All right, we'll go into that video in a moment. The masterclass is titled How to Beat a Narcissist in Custody Court so you can finally get some peace. Right now, if you don't know what the narcissist is, type don't know in the comments, okay? And I'll see after the live. I'm not going to go through that right now, but after the live, then I can just throw in a link there that helps you understand what the narcissist is and figure out whether you, 10 to 1, your ex is probably a narcissist, okay? I'm no psychologist. I can't diagnose that, but yeah, more often than not, we are dealing with narcissistic people because normal people do not keep their children away from the other parent. Right, so it goes on to saying, the strategies I'm going to uncover. All right, sorry. The strategies I'm going to uncover. How to set boundaries that will protect your sanity in a custody case with a narcissist. It's more important than you think. And after this webinar, I understood why. How to communicate effectively with a narcissist in a custody case. There's definitely a specific way to do it. And he breaks it down enough for you to actually apply this like immediately. Right? And then how to bring up narcissism in custody court without looking like an idiot. He strongly advises against actually using the term narcissist at all. And I know it kind of rolls off your tongue when you learn the phrase narcissist and what it is about. So people sometimes get into the habit of spewing that all the time, and it can make you seem crazy. So he says there is no cost to attend, and it will take less than an hour of your time. Registration is limited to 100. I know there is a time ticking on that. So at the end of the show, I know that there's a 10 o'clock session. So for you guys who sleep late, take the time tonight. It's worth it to go through this, okay? And I'll share that link with you guys. I'll send you through that once we've done. So let's check what let's just sorry. Okay, sorry, you guys might not be hearing the sound here. Let me just fix that here quickly. Okay, just confirm for me if you do hear the sound. Just give me a thumbs up if you hear the sound there. Whoop.
Learn how to be a narcissist. Hey, what's up? It's Judge Anthony. And if you want to learn how to be a narcissist in custody court so you can finally get the results that you and your family deserve, then you want to sign up for my new free masterclass, How to Be a Narcissist in Custody Court so you can finally get some peace. In this free masterclass, I am going to be uncovering 3 secrets that I have learned through 20 plus years as a family law attorney and 5 years as a judge. First, I'm going to teach you how to build firm and effective boundaries so you can protect your sanity against your narcissistic ex. Second, I'm going to teach you how to communicate with a narcissist effectively. And finally, I'm going to teach you how to bring up the term narcissist in court without looking like an idiot. All you have to do is either click the button below or click the link in my bio. Spots are limited to 100 people, so you want to join quickly. It's completely free.
Okay, and that's it from him. Sweet and short. But now, well, we've already covered who this guy is, and he's already shortly explained what this masterclass is about. But from my perspective here, guys, and this isn't going to be a very long live, so I know you guys are probably eager to check out what it's all about. But while I was going through this webinar, I started realizing the things that has been happening in my life and in my case. I haven't gone back to court. I haven't taken time to fight my case at all. These past couple of weeks, I felt that I got a lot of healing just focusing on other people's problems, other fathers, and hence why this channel has grown quite a bit on YouTube specifically. Not so much on sorry, not on YouTube, on Facebook. Still trying to figure out what's happening on YouTube there, but I guess the growth will come. That's not the point. The quality of the feedback and people that are coming through is the, I think that's the payoff for me. More and more people are giving confirmation that this is helping them. And if you feel the same, please let me know in the comments there if these lives are helping you, because it's definitely helping me. It's helping me to understand what's happening, and it's helping me to deal with it. So let me know if the comments, just give me a yes in the comments if that is the same for you. All right. And then so this masterclass is more about, look, in every stage while dealing with this alienation process, at some or other time you're going to be either in a family advocate's office or the judge or the social workers. There's going to be some intervention, right, from a third party. And we've been covering it over the past couple of weeks, but Judge Anthony puts it in the right order and with a little bit more depth into it as to how you're actually supposed to do this. So it's nothing new really, but I mean, rather learn from a judge's perspective than mine, and the guys coming on to the show. None of us have said that we're professionals at that. The only thing that's at parental alienation or these custody cases, but what makes us experts, I would say, is that we're going through this together, and some have had successes and some have had losses. Okay, so the masterclass is about you being able to deal with this psychologically and legally, and actually start winning, right? So that's why I would urge you guys to actually go through this. And why should you join the free webinar? Well, if you've been spending money on lawyers already, right, then I mean, this is free, so it just makes sense to have another opinion. Maybe you'd even figure out why your lawyers have been failing you, all right? Or if they haven't been failing you, how you could speed up the process, because part of what he talks about is when you should be using a lawyer as well. He doesn't completely say that you should litigate yourself, but he gives you an idea of when they should be involved, right? And yeah, I mean, if you are self-representing, if you are a father that just cannot afford a lawyer at all, then some of the nuggets that he gives in this course is definitely worth listening to. And he says it's less than an hour. It goes on a bit longer because he does give some bonuses. So put aside 1.5 2 hours of your time, but do it tonight. Stay up. If you need to go and take a nap now and wake up later at 10 o'clock just to get there, because I'm not sure how long this webinar is going to be available, right? Thanks so much, Mohammed, for those kind words, man. I'm glad I'm making an impact. I'm glad that this channel is making an impact. We've got the guys working in the background, they're supporting as well. I must say thank you to the team, Dolph, Derek, Ernest, Christopher. You guys are you guys are there when it's needed. So yeah, it's not just me alone. The guys will be coming on. I know everyone's busy. Most are working on a full-time job and juggling this as well, but we make it work. And we're hoping to attract more people to the team with skills. And I'll tell you what skills we are short of. Hi, there we go. Hi, Dolph. How are you doing, man? Welcome. Thanks for joining. So yeah, back to the masterclass. And I've actually put a rating to this masterclass, right? And this is my rating. I've given it 5 stars, and this is pretty much because I don't think there's anything out there like this right now, and especially not from a judge, not from someone with that much experience, right? From being a family lawyer and being on the bench as a judge. So definitely, thanks, Mohammed, saying God bless us all. Bless you too. We will figure this out together. And I did get your request for an interview. We just need to finish up. You need to choose a date and time. Okay. Right, Neville. Is there no ways I can get recording of Judge? Data almost finished. Unfortunately, you would have to go through the webinar. I would have recorded his stuff, but that's illegal. Neville. So that, but I'm sure just I'll tell you at the end of this live how you can get the link to it. So when you do have data, hopefully it's there still. I'm sure it will be. It's a free webinar, right? Marketing strategy, just from me to you. I'm a marketer. There's always it's always the last day, and there's always only 100 spots left. Okay, it's just a mechanism to get people to take action. Right? Don't tell the judge I told you that, though. All right, so that's just a little tip there. I'll tell you guys how to get it in a moment. Well, actually now. Right, so how you can join this webinar? Well, all you need to do is type free in the comments below, and you'll receive a message with the link. All right, you'll go through Messenger. You just click on the button there. The link will be sent, and then please also subscribe to our list with email, because we are planning to do a lot more education during this week. We're going to be going through the Children's Act, and Derek, one of the team members, have actually Thanks. Dolph's already typed free there. Ryan, thank you. Right, you guys should be receiving a message, and if you don't worry, we'll sort that out afterwards. I'll make sure that you get the link to that. Okay, so where was I? Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Yeah, so if you guys can just subscribe, once you get the message there, you'll also have the opportunity just to add your email, right? And what your email is going to do is give you access to some content and it's content that we can't actually share here online for various reasons. There are, if you understand war, I don't know if the Art of War says that book, but you can't let your enemies know your strategy, right? And I don't like calling your ex your enemy, but it is the person you are fighting in this matter to just give you access to your child. So that's one of the reasons we don't want the opposition knowing all of your strategies. And then also we trying to build a community here, right? There are fathers who just, I'm sorry to say, if you're one of them, maybe you can switch sides now, that just complain all the time and don't come and solve any problems. But even some fathers that have just been complaining for the past couple of weeks have come back to me and said, Dom, all right, I'm ready to listen now, or I'm ready to just try the strategy. Let's do an interview and so forth. So I know that when emotions are involved, it's tough to make decisions, but that's what we're here for, man. We're trying to get through this together and remove emotions. We are men, fathers. Let us not cross the line there to becoming women ourselves. They say that females are more emotional than what we are. I'm seeing a switch lately with men becoming extremely emotional. So it's not to say don't show emotion, but logic needs to kick in, right, at some point in time. So you joining our list, putting in your email is going to give you access to exclusive content as we start rolling it out over the next couple of weeks. I'm doing heavy research. This is my full-time job, is figuring out these things for you guys. So it helps knowing also. And you guys will also be able to do surveys, help me out with some information so that we actually providing content that does help you. It needs to move the needle. Otherwise, it doesn't help if we stuck on one place. Okay, every episode needs to do something for you. Okay, or at least if it's not for you, it should be able to do something in someone else's life. Now, if you guys like this, please do share it. Share this message with as many as you can. I know there's a lot of ladies that watch the show as well, and you hear me talking about fathers. It's just because 90% of the time it is fathers battling this. We know that there are some women also, and we're not excluding you. We just figure that if we can sort out 90% of the problem, the ladies or the moms will win in any case. So with you guys sharing, hopefully Judge Anthony will it will cross his radar and he'll be willing to come onto the show and have me interview him and pick his brain a little bit more if possible. But that is how you get to the free webinar, guys. Just type free in the chat and you should be receiving a message immediately. If not, let me know. We will cover that in a moment. I'll after this live, I'll actually go on and reply to each of you individually if need be, right? Thank you, Dolph. Thank you. You too, brother. We feed off of each other. That's what we do here. Right. And I think that's it from me, guys. Let me just see if there's anything else that I wanted to share. Oh, yes. So let me just share this here quickly. Stop that screen share. Sorry. I don't know if there's something like, what do they call it? Multitasking. I know they say men can't multitask. I don't think anyone can, Okay, my brain just shut off there for a second or two. Okay. All right. Thanks, Neville. Neville's just typed in free there, so you guys should be receiving messages there. Just let me know. Just type yes in the chat if you've received messages through Messenger. Okay, through Facebook Messenger. And this is what you guys will see after you've actually clicked on the sign up button there. Once I sent you that link, let me just remove this comment here quickly. So yeah, you go to this page, and just to prove to you that this is a real thing, man. It's I need to. Can everybody just give a big thanks to Devon, my cousin, in Canada, because without him, I don't think we would have come across this, or it would have hit us late when this opportunity was over. So remember, there is a seating limit of 100. So you guys, as soon as you receive that message, don't forget to reserve your seat. Definitely worth the time that I've spent. I learned a lot. Some of you may have known these things already, but just not applied it in the right order. And that's the point of it. If you've been wondering how judges actually rule in cases, here's the guy. He's just told us how. Right. So that's it from me, guys. Do you have any comments, any questions on this? This was a quick review. Oh, let me tell you guys what's coming up tomorrow. So yes, we will be going through the Children's Act booklet. Let me just bring it up here. And while I'm finding that, won't you guys just type in the comments if there are any questions? If you've just got any comments, let me know. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me play some music there in the background. Some new features here that I discovered. Let me get this. Where are we now? Pioneers. Learning. Oh, not that one. All right. Yeah. So there are 3 documents here that have been shared with me. The first one, well, I found the other 2, and this is the Children's Act Explained. I'm just going to give you guys a sneak preview of this. It's actually laid out with nice colors and pictures. Some of us only learn with pictures and colors, right? So I know the Children's Act is one long, boring act, and it's often confusing. So I find that these little infographics or PDF documents helps just understand a little bit better. So there's 3 of these booklets, and we'll be going through these. Not every bit of detail. Okay, I'm gonna highlight the most important for us dads to know. And yeah, let's start uncovering things, right? I hope that Dolph will be able to join me tomorrow, or Derek. These guys are normally the ones that bring more logic to the whole situation. Type in the chat if you just type Dolph in the chat if you want Dolph to come on, or Derek in the chat if you want Derek to come on tomorrow. And that's it from me, guys. Short one, as I promised. Don't forget, go straight through to that webinar and sign up for it. It's definitely a game changer. Right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Enjoy the evening. Take care. Don't stress. Relax. Things are changing. Things are changing very fast.